Aloha and welcome back, fellow dreamers within the dream, shifters, light guardians. Thank you so much for joining in. My name is Brendon, aka Skull Babylon, Mystic Spider-Man, Wolf Shield, welcoming you to another very exciting live broadcast presented here by the team at Paradigm Shift Central, a portal for conscious leaders, a portal for conscious creators, for conscious media, helping tell the story of our ongoing shift in consciousness and helping inspire you, a member of the community, to be able to do what you can to be able to help assist with the shift where you are. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. For those of you on Facebook, for those of you on YouTube, for those of you on any platform, drop those 1111s in the comment. Make sure that you can hear us okay. And happy full moon as we get ready to begin another very special guided meditation. And so for those of you who have been here before, you know that the meditations that we do through Paradigm Shift Central, they're special, they're pretty unique. And of course, there are many different types of meditations out there, but we really like to do things a little bit differently through Paradigm Shift Central. And I encourage you to check out some of the past meditations that we've done, including the many story meditations where we take you on journeys, and it's kind of like a first person narrative where it's like almost like a waking dream, so to speak. So tonight, we're going to play with this idea, but we're going to add another twist to it, something that I've actually had in mind for quite a while, and I'm very, very excited to be able to present to the community. And so what we're going to be doing tonight is going to be a community co-created full moon guided story meditation. So instead of me just doing the whole thing for 90 minutes, what we're going to be doing, it's going to be myself. It's going to be two of our leading members, Brianna and Rose, who are going to be joining myself here tonight on this very special ceremony, on this very special occasion, to be able to help guide you through this experience together. And this, in a lot of ways, is really just also practice. It's another opportunity for us to be able to see the ways in which we can show up within the present moment. So again, for those of you tuned in on YouTube, go ahead and drop those 1111s in the chat to confirm that it is sounding okay. If you're in the YouTube chat, you guys are also part of like the technical crew. So if at any point you're just like, yo, Brendon, the sound dropped out or something, go ahead, let me know and we'll fix it as soon as possible. But nonetheless, things are flowing smoothly. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. And just as a quick overview, what we're going to be doing, again, we're going to be inviting you to get nice and comfortable. We're going to be leading you into this meditation. The intention of the meditation is to be able to help you relax, to be able to help you connect with your breath, to connect with your power, to connect with your intention, to inspire you, to connect with the moon, to connect with community, to connect with your heart. So from there, it's going to be a meditation that will probably be maybe close to an hour, give or take, a little bit longer perhaps. And then from there, we'll gently bring you back and we'll go on our way and we'll take this inspiration with us. For those of you on Instagram, if you haven't already yet, click the link in my bio to be able to tune in on YouTube, where you can join the broadcast there. And again, for those of you on all the platforms, drop those 1111s. Let us know that you are tuned in and let us know that you can hear us okay. Special shout out to those of you tuned in on the 1111 movement group. Huge thank you to Jessica, one of our supporters, the fellow admins there, who invites us to be able to share on the page there. So huge shout out to everyone in the community. If you haven't already connected with Paradigm Shift Central, you can do so at paradigmshiftcentral.com. There's been some really, really exciting updates within the main website that I encourage you to check out. And it's basically, again, it's like a portal for an infinite variety of inspirational conscious media stuff, going back way back to like 2010 when we first started this project. And you can also learn more about how to be involved with the community, both as just like a member in the community, commenting and engaging and joining these broadcasts, but also the option to join as a leading member by supporting on the Patreon at $11 as a pay what you wish contribution per month or higher, plus all sorts of other cool perks. And again, that's our team of conscious media creators. We're posting content through the website, coming on these broadcasts together, supporting each other as a team, and yeah, really just leveling up all for like just as an entire collective. And again, simply by being tuned into this broadcast, you are a part of the team, you're a part of the community. So thank you, everyone. Again, thank you to our Patreon supporters. And yeah, with that said, we're gonna get into this broadcast in the next moment. I'm still waiting on those 1111s in the YouTube. There they are. Thank you so much. Sounds coming through okay on the YouTube. Perfect. For those of you again on Instagram, we're gonna cut the feed on Instagram in the next moment, so make sure you're jumped over to the YouTube through the link in my bio. And again, make sure that you just check out Paradigm Shift heroescentral.com when you get a chance. And with that said, Brianna and Rose, I just want to be able to invite you to gently unmute your microphones, and let's just kind of like get our lungs working. Let's make a little bit of some wolf noises, send some love to the people out there. Go ahead, join in on the fun. For everybody listening, awesome. All right, so before we go into this meditation, I actually do just want to be able to give Rose and Brianna a chance to briefly introduce themselves and to even just share a little bit of the excitement about what it means for them to be able to be here tonight. Again, reminding you that this is just practice. Like, literally, like before this, we're just like, okay, here's the plan, and understand that part of the plan is also improvisation as well. So this is a bit of an experiment. This is practice. So thank you, members of the community, members of the listening audience, for helping hold space. And we hope that this inspires you to be like, whoa, you know, like maybe I could be facilitating meditation. Like, I'm a good storyteller. Maybe I can be doing something like this too. And again, the power of storytelling is so cool. And I think we as humans, we're still just tapping into the capabilities of the mind. I like to think of the mind as being almost, you know, like it's like a natural spiritual technology, almost akin to what we're seeing now with virtual reality. And we have this ability to create real, meaningful experiences by going inwards, by focusing on our imagination, by creating scenarios and stories and connections and dialogue. So it's a really, really exciting opportunity. And again, if you want to get more of what it is that we do here, check out some of the past meditations as well. But we're going to pass the talking stick around to Rose and Brianna. And if one of you just wants to volunteer to go first, just go ahead, briefly introduce yourself. And again, for any of the leading members, you can find the links for their content in the show notes after the episode, and we'll post it into the YouTube comments as we go as well. So Rose, if you would you like to go first, Rose? You can just briefly introduce yourself and just share a little bit about, you know, the excitement of what it means to be here tonight for this co-created meditation. Go ahead, Rose.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me here, Brendon. And my name is Rose, and I'm also known as Red Rose Grace. I'm a visionary attunement artist, and I found my natural way of expression is through art. Through my own journey, though, I felt speaking my voice has been such a empowering part of my journey. And doing so, coming live and being able to assist with meditation is a beautiful way that I feel of being of service to the collective. I feel meditation is a very important, useful tool to connect with our higher selves and our inner guidance and inner wisdom, that innate memories that we have that we can connect to, that empower us in a very real and practical way within our lives. So thank you for having me here.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much, Rose. And Rose, go ahead. You can just let them know. I'll post the links for your Instagram into the chat. Just a couple of your main social media tags that people can find you at.
Oh, yes. Thank you. My website is redrosegrace.com, and I'm on all the major platforms: Facebook, Instagram. On Instagram, I'm Red Rose Grace Art, and I'm on Facebook. And yeah, I have Patreon as well, patreon.com/redrosegrace. Thank you.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Rose. So again, for everybody here, inviting you to be able to connect with Rose at the very least on Instagram, and then that will link you into everything else. So perfect. All right, Brianna, we'll pass it over to you, and go ahead. You can briefly introduce yourself and why you're so gosh darn excited to be here tonight.
Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, all you high vibe humans. My name is Brianna. I'm also known as Breezy Spread Love on the internet. I am very excited to be here this evening. I specialize in holistic health and mental wellness sessions. I got my master's from Western Michigan University, and I have a holistic health certificate. So I do a lot of work with my clients around mental wellness. Majority of the time, I'm doing angel card readings. I'm very excited to share the meditation portion I have this evening because it was inspired by this month's angel card reading, which is available on my Patreon, which is in the links in the description. But if you want to, you can head on over to my Instagram, which is Breezy Golden G. And I have a link in my bio that goes to all of my social media, as well as my website, goldengaian.com. Again, I'm really excited to be here and to be hanging out with Brendon. I've been a part of Paradigm Shift Central since like 2012, safe to say. And so I'm excited to grow with the community and to meet all the new people like Rose, who's sharing their gifts. And I'm very grateful to be here. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, Brianna. All right, so with that said, again, just reminding people to connect like I said, if you're on Instagram, connect there, and at the very least just check the chat right now in YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, you can go over and jump over to the YouTube, but if you are comfortable staying on Facebook, that's okay. I'll post the links as well for Brianna and Rose into the Facebook chats there as well. And with that said, we're gonna get into the meditation in the next moment. So just as a quick little, just as a setup, I would just invite everyone to just get nice and comfortable. I usually encourage people to get into a position where they're going to be like seated upright. So what I would encourage you to do is to like usually I encourage you to like sit on your bed or sit in a comfortable chair, something where you can put like a pillow behind your back so you can kind of like straighten your spine, and then allow yourself to get like into a place of stillness. Finding that place of stillness is very important. Now, of course, if you need to move at some point, that's totally okay. But what I've found is that the more we are in a place of stillness, the more it allows that subtle attention and that subtle energy to turn inwards, which can enrich the experience. It allows like the sensations to become more vibrant. And again, as you drop into this space, as you drop into like this very kind of again like the almost like hypnagogic state, it can become very dreamlike. And this is where, again, as we move through this meditation, invite this to be a meditation that will be whatever it needs to be for you. So if at moments you feel, it's just like emotions kind of building and you feel maybe there's like a release that needs to happen, if there's any sort of catharsis that needs to take place, allow yourself to feel that. Give yourself permission to feel that. Now, again, it's going to be a unique meditation for everyone. We do have an understanding of like where our start, middle, and end is with the meditation. But again, even for myself, for Brianna, for Rose, there's going to be a bit of improvisation for this. So again, it's kind of like working with spirit, trusting our intuition, and knowing that simply by showing up with the intention of serving you, of serving others, and practicing stepping into our potential will help guide all of us through this experience together. So thank you again, everyone, for adding your energy. And I really do encourage you. Again, I've done this a bunch of times. Like hey, it's just another walk in the park for me. But again, for Rose and Brianna, I really want you guys to just like send them some extra love and just be like, yeah, you guys got this. Because in some cases, like, this is a bit of a first experience doing it live on air and everything like that in some way or another. And hey, if it inspires you, maybe you can be on here for a future meditation from our co-created broadcast as well. So again, thank you, everyone. If you have any questions at any point, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram and wherever you can find me. Check out more at paradigmshiftcentral.com. Join our team chat. Leave your comments. Let us know afterwards. And after the meditation is done, we'll just kind of wrap it up and we'll get on our way. And with that said, we are ready to begin our meditation. So if you're ready to begin the meditation, drop a 333 in the chat. Send some love to everyone who's here. And then drop out of the chat. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Turn off your lights. Set any sort of mood that you need to, burn some incense, whatever you got to do. And with that said, we're going to segue things and we'll get ready to move into the meditation. So I'm going to put the visualizer on screen. So even just for Rose and Brianna, they will not see you on screen during the meditation. So allow yourself to just really focus on being inwards as well. So with that said, creating the transition now. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this, and I look forward to just being able to continue to connect and co-create this story from here. So happy full moon, happy simply being here, and yeah, let's have some fun. So all right, so with that said, if you have any crystals you would like to bring into your space, feel free to do those. If you have any light guardian crystals, you can bring those into your space too as well. And just inviting everyone to begin getting nice and comfortable. And as we get ready to begin this meditation, we will gently begin to guide ourselves through the journey. We'll start just by calibrating our body. We're just going to do a quick body scan. And then from there, we're going to kind of like bring you into the story. And there's going to be a little bit of music in the background, just a very, very soft little bit of music in the background as we go through the meditation. So again, thank you so much for being here. On behalf of myself and the whole team of Paradigm Shift Central, I see you, I honor you, I appreciate you, I love you. Thank you. So just allow yourself to get into a position where you'll be able to find a place of comfort, a place of stillness. When you're ready, gently begin just by readjusting your posture. Imagine a string from the top of your head gently being pulled up, straightening your spine even just by a few millimeters. And together, we'll begin by connecting with our breath. Gentle inhales together through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Again, gentle inhale. Gentle exhales. As you keep your eyes nice and relaxed and closed, with each breath, you feel your body becoming more relaxed. With each breath, you feel whatever may have happened yesterday, whatever may be something that you were previously thinking about that's coming up tomorrow. Just allow yourself to let that go. Be here in the present. Be here in this heart space. Be here in this moment. Connected with my voice. Connected with your breath. Connected in gratitude. Connected in love. Allowing yourself to receive the inspiration from this meditation as it continues to awaken the dreamer within inside of you. As we continue to awaken together. Continuing to breathe here. Allow yourself to notice the subtle moments of the inhale meeting the exhale. The exhale meeting the inhale. Like the interface of the yin and the yang. Like the tide gently meeting the beach, the shore. As you continue to breathe here, we will begin calibrating our body by focusing our attention, starting at our feet. And as we do, gently just imagine a warm energy filling the space of your feet, a white light even, or any sort of color you wish. And gently, as you bring your attention to your toes, to your feet, your ankles, gently allow your toes, your feet, and your ankles to relax. Bringing your awareness up to your shins, your calves, your knees. Allow your shins, your calves, and your knees to gently relax. Bringing your awareness up to your thighs, your hips, your buttocks, your groin. Allowing your thighs, your hips, your buttocks, and your groin to gently relax. Continuing to move this light, this sensation up to your torso, your lower back, your ribs. And again, with each breath, with each exhale, allowing your torso, your lower back, your ribs to gently relax. Moving your awareness up to your chest, your shoulders, your arms. Again, with each breath, with each exhale, allowing your chest, your shoulders, your arms, as well as your back to gently relax, feeling any tension just gently release. Perfect. Moving your awareness into your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your hands. Gently allowing your arms, your forearms, your hands to relax. Feeling your body just moving into this sensation of softness, of lightness. Bringing your awareness up to your neck, the back of your neck, your jaw. Gently allow your neck, the back of your neck, and your jaw to relax. Continuing to bring your awareness to the rest of your face, your cheeks, your tongue. Gently releasing the tongue from the top of your mouth if you wish. Even your ears, your nose, your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead. Perfect. You are in control. Bring awareness to the back of your head and the top of your head. And feeling this white light filling you up. As if you are filling up a bottle with water. You are filling yourself up with the sensation of warm, relaxing light. And this sensation will allow you to be in a place of stillness. You will be surprised at how capable you are of maintaining this place of stillness while maintaining a sense of presence. And so again, allowing the top of your head, the back of your head, your entire body to gently relax. Connecting with your breath here, feeling your breath move through your body. You are more aware of your breath now. There is a subtlety to it that is more acute. There is a texture to it. Wonderful. And as you continue to breathe here in this space, gently, we will begin entering into the space of our imagination. And now, within the moment of this full moon, invite yourself to walk the steps of this journey for you, for us. And so in this moment, imagine yourself standing on grass under the light of the full moon in an open field. And as you are in this space, bring your awareness to your sensations. Bring your awareness to the subtle textures of the grass underneath your feet. Bring your awareness to the coolness of the air. Bring your awareness to the sights around you, to the moon above you. When you look at the moon, can you feel its energy? Can you feel the subtle energy of the moon in the space around you, like a light shining on you? A kiss from Mother Gaia herself. And as you stand there barefoot on the grass, begin bringing more awareness into your body. Visualize your hands in front of you. Flex your hands. Move your fingers, keeping your physical body still. Do what you need to do to add texture to this space through the meditation, through the strength of your imagination. moving the digits of your hand, even touching the texture of your digits of your skin. Slowly, as you're in this space, begin walking along the grass. And with each step, allow it to be mindful. With each step, allow yourself to feel the detail, the dynamic intricacy of the grass underneath your feet, the coolness of it and the energy of the earth rising up through your soles. And become aware of your breath as you breathe in this fresh air, as you breathe in this energy of the moon. And look up at the moon as you walk now with each mindful step. And express your gratitude to the moon. Acknowledge how beautiful it is. And as you continue to walk here, in the not far distant before you, you see a small garden. An incredibly beautiful garden. A garden that is unique to you, that is special to you. And this garden has an entrance to it. Perhaps an archway with vines wrapped around it. And when you are ready, enter into this garden. And as you enter into this garden, allow yourself to be amazed at all the things you see within it. All the fruits and vegetables, the plants, the flora growing within it. And as you walk through this garden, take your time to acknowledge the beauty around you underneath the light of the full moon. Walk up to any plants and touch them. Rub them between your fingers. Feel the texture of them. Allow it to bring you into the present moment even more. As you walk through this garden, you may notice that there are some berries or some sort of fruit. Find something in this moment. Be it a small berry, a delicious apple, anything. And at your own pace, gently thank it. And if you wish, remove it from its vine, remove it from its attachment to the earth, and give yourself permission to eat it. And as you do, observe the texture of it. Observe the sensation as it fills the space of your mouth. Can you imagine what it tastes like? And the fact is, you can. Invite your imagination to fill in that detail as much as possible. Practice in this moment. How real can this be for you? How delicious is the piece of fruit or the vegetable that you are eating to you in this moment? And so take a moment here to just imagine yourself, and as you do, just be like, thank you, delicious fruit and or vegetable, for serving me, for giving me the energy that I will continue to bring into my physical body so that I can shift the world, so that I can change the dream, so that I can transmute this energy. And so as you thank the energy of the earth, the fruit, allow yourself even in this moment to even just like hear the fruit speaking back to you and just being like, thank you. thank you for thanking me. Because when was the last time that you thanked your food? As silly as that may sound. So allow that to just be a simple reminder. Because after all, it is all you. And allow yourself to see the oneness in this moment. Allow yourself to see the sacred geometry of the fruits before you. And to see yourself as it. And take a few more and even put them in a little pouch, and you can save them for later if you wish. And so now that you've tasted the fruits of the garden, you walk along a center path of it. And before you, at the center of the garden, there is a fresh and ripe patch of soil. Now, fortunately, within this story, you have brought with you a very special tool, a very special gift. And in one of the pouches that are on your hip, you reach into it and you pull out a small handful of seeds. Now, these seeds are very, very special. These seeds are seeds that do not just bear fruit, but they bear the fruit of your dreams, of your intentions. And so for this meditation, very simply, what we are going to do is we are going to hold those seeds in our hands underneath the full moon, feeling the energy of the full moon above us. And we are going to prepare ourselves to plant them. We are going to plant them with intention. And as we do, we will reflect on what it is that we wish to bring into our life between now and the next full moon. What is it that you wish to align with within your story between now and the next 20, 30-ish days? And so take a moment here as you hold these seeds and hold them close to your heart. And even take a moment here to just allow your mind to wander. Allow it to reflect on the little things that you are grateful for and the other things that you are excited about. And hold those seeds gently and tightly in your hands. And bring them close to your chest. And even bring them up to your lips and kiss them in your palm. And even hold them up to your third eye. Even open your palms so that they can receive the light of the moon. And take a few more moments here. And when you are ready, gently bring yourself down onto your knees. And with one hand, slowly begin to make a space within your garden to plant these seeds, to plant these intentions. And so ask yourself, not just what do I want between now and the next full moon, but what do I need? And so in some cases, these seeds may have a very clear intention. In other cases, it may be a bit of a mystery. But at the very least, pour your love into these seeds. If you are not exactly sure what to ask for, then simply bless them and invite them to be whatever they need to be. And simply open yourself to receive with a deep trust, knowing that what will come your way is what is best for your soul growth, is what is best for the evolution of your consciousness. And so take another moment here to kiss the seeds, to bless them, to thank them, to look up to the moon, to feel the magic of the moon in this moment. And when you're ready, gently place them into the earth. Take your time. Feel the texture of them. Feel the texture of the dirt. Feel the connection with the earth. And as you do this, you feel a slight but noticeable breeze pass from behind you, almost tickling your ears. And on this breeze, there is a whisper. And this whisper can be whatever it needs to be for you. It can be the universe saying thank you. It can be a message from a guide. And you connect with the element of the wind as it helps carry the intentions of the seeds you are planting further into the dream. And so when you are ready, as you've charged up these seeds with intention, as you've charged up these seeds and charged up your own heart with a promise to yourself to do your best, to show up, to be humble, to share your love, to share your inspiration, share your magic, to plant more seeds beyond just these metaphorical ones. And gently pat down the earth. And on your hip, there's a bottle of water, a little canteen. And take a moment here to bless the water in your canteen and gently pour it onto the seeds, taking notice of that very first drop with intention as you nurture the seeds with your love. And so take another moment here as you wish to just bless this space, bless this moment as you feel the magic of the moon shining down on you. And you feel a deep knowing and a deep excitement for this next month, whatever may come. Even if you're not listening to this at the moment of the full moon, whatever's coming before you, know that it was great and it is for you. And the seeds you are planting today allow you to align with the gifts you will be ready to receive. So thank you for planting your seeds, for sharing your gifts, for bringing your intentions into the forefront of your focus and into how you show up each and every day, in the obvious and the subtle ways. Take another moment here with the seeds. Allow yourself to remember this moment. When you are ready, you can gently stand up. Take another look at the moon. Take a look at the seeds you've planted and smile upon them with excitement. Give yourself the excitement to feel what it is that you are growing. To know the power of your intentions and what they can create within this dream, within your life. So whatever seeds you may be carrying beyond this meditation, plant them. Plant them with intention. Plant them through your actions. Plant them in conversations. Plant them through your habits. Plant them with your heart. So take a couple more deep breaths here as you stand up a little bit taller. You feel the light of the moon. You feel your heart a little bit more open. Deep breaths together. Gentle inhales. Gentle exhales. One more together. Deep, gentle inhale. Nice, big exhale. When you are ready, you will gently turn around and begin walking towards the entrance of the garden that you came through. You thank the garden for what it is, for what it symbolically represents, for all the beautiful things that are growing in your life that are here to support you, that are here to nurture you, literally and symbolically. And give yourself to permission to keep your eyes open for the seeds that you planted, for they will show up within your life in obvious ways and sometimes in synchronistic ways, through other people, whatever it may be. And so, at this point, as you begin to exit through the garden, the story will continue. Your meditation will continue. And so at this point, I gently pass the talking stick over to Brianna for her to continue the story of this meditation for you. Go ahead, Brianna.
Now, you continue on the forest path. Notice any sensations that arise as you walk. Gently, I invite you to look up and gaze at the moonbeams as they filter in between the branches and leaves of the trees up above. You continue on the forest path and notice there's a small clearing ahead. It becomes brighter, and as you exit, you feel the light of the moon wash over you. And in the clearing, there is a pond. Not a very big pond, but it seems familiar. Perhaps you've visited this pond before. The sounds of the frogs and the crickets fill the night air. You can hear the rustling of the wind in the reeds and the tall grass that surrounds the lake. As you walk along the edge of the water, you notice there's a small area to sit. This area has some grass and some pebbles. I invite you to sit, and as you sit, your hands brush over the ground. And you can feel the texture of the pebbles mixed with the grass. Slowly, you become aware of someone. A person has arrived. Perhaps this is someone close to you. Or perhaps this is a guide or a spiritual ancestor. This person asks if they can sit with you. You nod, and they join you. This person would like to share. They want to share with you. And they begin to tell you how much they appreciate your effort. Recently, you have overcome many challenges. You've faced difficulties, and it has made you stronger. This person wants you to understand that your loved ones love you and appreciate you and the efforts you have put forth in your life so thus far. Let go of any blame or feelings of victimhood that you might have, and open your heart to compassion towards yourself and others. You are now overcoming any previous challenge or difficulty, and you are attracting loving solutions and new situations that will serve your highest level of spiritual understanding. This person urges you to stay positive. Now, they reach and pick a pebble from the ground. They hold it in their hands for you to view and gaze upon. You gaze upon the pebble. What colors are the pebble? Is it smooth? Is it rough? This pebble represents your new self and all of those new intentions that you meditated on in the garden. This person shows you your new self, full of intention. They draw their hand back, and you watch as they gracefully throw the pebble into the pond. The sound the pebble makes as it strikes the water is music. And the ripples shimmer in the moonlight. The full moon's image shaken by the new waves. These ripples are your effect on others. These ripples represent your new self, changing the world around you. As you gaze upon the ripples in the water, you notice images begin to appear in the water. Images of yourself. You see yourself doing, accomplishing, and achieving the intentions you set forth for the next 30 days. Take time to observe the images in the ripples. See yourself being fully you. I invite you to take a breath as you integrate this new sense of self. Exhaling slowly, knowing that you are already this new self. The ripples in the water begin to subside, and the sounds of the frogs and the crickets return to your awareness. You turn and you notice that this person is beginning to fade into the moonbeams, leaving you standing at the bank, soaking in the lesson and integrating this new self. Now, I'd like to pass it on to Rose to continue the meditation.
As you gracefully step back now from this beautiful experience, you stand fully within your own empowerment within yourself, honoring yourself and loving yourself, being proud of yourself for how far you have come. You notice an opening to a forest a little further down the road. So as you walk towards this opening, you honor your path and for everything that has brought you to this path, letting go and releasing and healing any traumas or struggles you have gone through to get here. You notice there is an opening with trees within the distance. You get closer and closer to this whimsical place that is calling your attention now. Taking a few deep breaths as you stand amongst the trees and you close your eyes. You bring focus to your heart, feeling this deep connection that you have with the trees, with nature, and with the earth. It's an innate memory, a connection, a friendship, a deep love that is unconditional. You feel one of the trees calling you. You're feeling this calling within your heart. It's a sensation that you remember. As you move toward the tree, you slowly approach the tree and touch it. Feeling welcome in this space to just be you, to be all of you and love all of yourself. This tree doesn't want anything from you. It accepts you just as you are right now and loves you. As you're feeling this overwhelming amount of peace and love, you decide to just sit down and relax in this peace. Taking a few more deep breaths now. As you move into feeling more comfortable and relaxed. Moving into your heart. Allowing the tree trunk to be at your back, supporting you. As you move into your heart, you will feel your heart is at one with this tree. And you feel a sense of joy and love radiating from the tree and from your heart. Imagine that you are becoming one with this tree. You are this strong tree. Its roots are your roots. Its trunk, standing strong and firm, is you. And its branches reaching up to the sky, connecting to your higher self, your spiritual self, your innate wisdom. You see the moon above shining on you, gracing you. You breathe in that love now. Bringing that light down through your trunk and feeling how this trunk supports your middle world, the realm of physical manifestation in everyday life that maintains your ability to choose within your sovereign choice, authenticity. You feel the in celebration of this rekindled connection. Fairies flying around and assisting you, lending you love and support. And at this time, if there's anything within your trunk that you feel, any dark spots that you'd like to remove, you can just whisk them away with the assistance of the wind. And allow the wind to just take that away from you now. Feeling rejuvenated and supported now. You feel your roots going deeper into the earth. Allowing yourself to connect fully within your inner being, in your inner world. Your roots reach to your underworld, where you find a place filled with your animal spirit guides now. They bow to you. Honoring you along your journey and allowing you to know that you are supported and loved, respected. As you thank them and you thank the earth, you feel a golden light now traveling up through your roots and up into your heart, rejuvenating you, replenishing you. Giving thanks now to this beautiful connection to the earth. Remembrance that I'm supported and loved. As you sit with your tree now, receiving the fullness of you, you feel yourself in the tree expand and become more, radiating this light out around you now. Breathing in this love, in this newfound rejuvenation. You stay here for a few more moments, just feeling this peaceful connection now. We thank the trees. We thank Mother Gaia. We thank our hearts and our spirit guides, and all the guides and family and loved ones that were here with us, assisting us now. At this time, I now pass the talking stick back to Brendon. Much love and gratitude.
And so, as you feel yourself in the presence of this magic, you feel it moving through you, moving through your veins, moving through your breath. You feel a love with you that has always been there, yet perhaps was not fully seen. The love of your ancestors, the love of the forest, the love of the spirits, the love of the animals, all the way back to the love of the garden and the love of the waters and the love of the moon itself. You feel it with you. You walk with it. And gently as you stand up into your power, you look at the tree, the many trees above you. You thank them with gratitude as you feel yourself ready to move on to the next steps of the journey, into the next steps of your story. And so, take another moment here with this beautiful tree before you and give it just a few more moments of your attention, of your love. Give it a nice big hug. Breathe with it. Perfect. And now, as you make your way back onto the path of the forest, you walk for a few more moments, seeing the moonlight shining through the tree branches. And before you, off in the distance, you begin to hear subtle noises, the sounds of celebration, the sounds of singing and song. And off in the distance, through the trail, beyond the trees, you can see a light. You can see a flame. And there, in a clearing amongst the trees, you see community gathered around the fire elements. A bonfire ignited in the middle of a circle of friends, of family, of tribe, of this tribe of the heart. And as you walk up to them, you are greeted with love. You are greeted with praise and admiration. Familiar faces join you and invite you into the celebration. And not only just people, but the elementals, the animals, they're all there with you. and you see people gathering around this fire in celebration of the fire within themselves, of the light within us all. And as you stand there, take a moment to look around, to look at the smiles, to look at the community, to see the gifts that each and every single one of us carry, and to acknowledge how proud, how deeply proud you are of all the people who you see before you, the fellow shifters, the fellow light guardians, the fellow dreamers. And you look towards the fire, and as you look at the fire, you allow yourself to listen. You allow yourself to listen to the wisdom of the elements as you are reminded of the fire within your heart, that you yourself are literally the elements embodied in physical form. The wind, the water, the earth, the fire. It is and always has been you here in this vessel, capable of dancing, capable of creating, capable of crafting, capable of loving. And so you see yourself within the fire, you feel it within your heart. And as you stand there in your own solace, in a moment of silence, while others dance around you in their own celebration, allow yourself to gently open your heart to the voices of your ancestors, of your guides, and allow them to speak to you in this next moment. Allow yourself to hear words that will nurture your spirit, words that will serve your soul in this space. So take some time here as I will stop talking for a few moments, and allow yourself to just be in this space and be open. Open your mind, open your heart, converse with your ancestors, converse with your guides, converse in a space of gratitude and joy and deep love, and allow whatever needs to be brought through in this moment to be brought through. Breathe, continue here, and we will return together in a moment. Just breathe. Continue to breathe. Just take a few more moments. Speak whatever needs to be spoken. Hear whatever needs to be heard. Slowly, as you keep your eyes to the center, to the fire, allow yourself to just imagine putting your hands on your heart. Imagine the flame inside you is a little bit brighter now. Allow the presence of your ancestors, of your guides, to be a little bit closer. Allow yourself to invite their presence to be something that you carry with you in your awareness with each day moving forward, and to feel their love, because they are so grateful and they are so proud of who you are, of what you are here to do, of what you have already done, of the seed that you are growing as, and the seeds you continue to plant. And so in this moment, you're reminded of the berries that you grabbed, that you received from the garden earlier. And as you stand there in front of the fire, I invite you to just gently ground yourself as you reach into your satchel, pull out a couple of these delicious berries, and just gently munch away. Feel their flavor, imagine their texture. Give yourself a little snack as you look around at the people here in this space, as you feel at home within your own heart. And as you look around at all these faces, you are inspired. You are inspired to be a part of the bigger story, knowing that each of us, that all of us, that everyone here is doing their part, that carries with them great wisdom. And together, we individually and as a community are helping lead people back to the wisdom of their own heart, back to the flame inside themselves. And so as people continue to celebrate, slowly, as you finish munching your berries, maybe save a few for later, or just finish them off, whatever you choose. They're just so delicious, it's hard not to eat them all. I understand. Everyone now gathers in a circle, and the fire ignites even brighter, and the moon appears to be floating above the fire, suspended in the space above it. And the moon no longer just looks like the moon, but it has a glow and a magic radiating from it. And as people stand here in a circle, the circle completes itself as everyone holds hands. And so hold the hand of the person next to you. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a stranger who is now a new friend. And you look around and you smile. And together in this moment, with few words needing to be spoken, collectively, we as a community will gaze towards the center of the fire and project the powers of our heart towards it as it radiates up and out and into the world. And so take a moment here to connect with our breath. And as we do, almost like a Care Bear stare, or whatever Care Bear thingamajig, imagine beams of light emanating from our hearts and joining at the center of the circle in the fire and emanating like a beam that projects itself into the sky, into the heavens, illuminating the space of the moon and projecting out like the top of a tree in all directions, spreading all across the earth. And as we are in this space, we continue to breathe with our heart, and through the light projected from your chest, allow yourself to put forth intentions, to put forth love, to put forth whatever is needed for this world. And as we breathe here together, we're going to move into a series of ohms. And I will invite you, the person listening to this, my friend, to add your voice, to add your vibration beyond space, through this sacred digital space. And so, for Brianna, for Rose, inviting you both to gently unmute your microphones in the next moment, and together we will take a few gentle breaths, and then together we will do at least 3 gentle ohms. And as we do this, imagining the energy building up from our chest and projecting out into the space around us and pouring this love out in all directions of the dream. Let it envelop the earth. Let it reach all the cricks and crevices. Let it fill the hearts of all those who need it. And so together, let's just take a couple deep, gentle breaths together. Deep, gentle inhales. Big exhale, bit of a sigh. Together, deep inhale again. Nice big exhale. And on the next one together, we're going to take one more big inhale, and on the exhale, we'll ohm together. And it'll be just a simple basic ohm, and then let the ohm be a carrier for our energy, for our intention. So together, deep inhale. Exhale, gentle ohm. And so again, we'll do it a few more times as a community. Brianna, Rose, add your voice as loud as you wish. Make sure everyone can hear you. Together, deep, gentle inhale. Exhale, big ohm together. Beautiful. And together we'll do just a couple more. Deep, gentle inhale, feeling the energy building, visualizing it within your story through your imagination, adding colors, dynamics, purples, blues, pinks, pouring out into the heavens. Deep, gentle inhale together. Exhale, Om. Now we're going to do one more bonus Om, and this one is going to be a reverse octave Om. Basically what that means is that instead of going from like Om, instead it's going to kind of go the other way, and it's going to be like Om, and it's going to end as if it sounds like Tim Taylor from Tool Time, and it's going to be like, oh, it's kind of funny, but we'll end it with a laugh. That's okay. So together here, follow my lead. Deep, gentle inhale. Get those giggles ready. Deep inhale together, team. Exhale. And then from there, everyone ignites into cheers and animal calls. Yip, 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 yip. Get those wolf howls going. Let that wolf out. Howl at the moon a little bit louder. Beautiful, beautiful. And so at this moment, everyone ignites into laughter, into dance, into hugs. And so imagining everybody around you just giving into the moments, acknowledging each other, and allow yourself to hug anybody else within this space, thanking them for this moment. And just feeling the joy of this space, the joy of this community, the joy of this experience that we are creating together. And so, as we begin to conclude this meditation, take another moment here to look around, to thank all the familiar faces, even seeing Brianna and Rose amongst the crowd, going up and thanking them, giving them a hug if you wish, seeing me somewhere there, thanking, saying hello, looking each other in the eyes, just deeply appreciating what it is that we are creating together. And any spirit animals that you want to thank too, go hug a wolf if you wish. Anything that you need in this moment to bring this meditation to its rightful conclusion for you. The fire continues to ignite, and the fire will always be ignited because it carries itself within our hearts. And so in this moment, gently imagine yourself either standing or sitting at the edge of this fire, the story continuing around you, and imagining yourself closing your eyes, or even before you do that, just take one more look up at the moon and thank the moon in this moment. Thank Gaia. Thank the heavens. Thank the earth. Whatever you need to do, put your hands on your heart. Thank yourself. Thank the universe. Thank you. When you are ready, gently with your breath, closing your eyes within your imagination, and allowing yourself to feel the inspiration that has been cultivated within your body as you continue to carry this vibration, as you continue to carry the shift with you each and every day, through the little things you do, through the love you share, through the smiles you give, through the flexibility you show, through the art you create, through the ways in which you lead, both obvious and subtle, through the seeds that you plant, through the smiles and the laughter, for everything you do. Thank you. And gently now, allowing yourself to slowly bring your awareness back to your physical body as you gradually feel this story merging into the reality of this experience, and allowing the experience of this meditation to have been whatever it needs to be for you. And as you begin to bring awareness back to your physical body, slowly you can gently wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Awesome. So at this time, just inviting everyone to take their time. If you have a journal nearby and you want to write something out while it's still fresh, as if you're documenting a dream, perhaps anything that was spoken to you through guides and through ancestors, inspiration that came through, go ahead. Have some water. Don't stand up too fast. Take your time. And welcome back. So with that said, we are going to turn on the main cameras again, and we will conclude this meditation just with a little bit of gratitude and discussion. And for all of you in the chats, thank you again so much for being a part of this experience. You made it possible. Go ahead and you can please feel free to leave your comments of gratitude into the live chats, or even for those of you listening into the future, leave them on YouTube, wherever you're tuned in. And yeah, we did it. Good job, team. A little bit of a round of applause. That was a first. Awesome job. Yeah, let's hear it for everyone.
Namaste, mother
We
huggers.
did it. Mother huggers. Awesome. Sweet. All right. Brianna, Rose, if you guys are comfortable turning on your camera, feel free, and we can just gently conclude. this meditation. Amazing job, everyone. Again, that was the first time we've done that where it's been like a collaborative, co-created meditation, and that was awesome. Like, that was perfect. Like, I really, really enjoyed that. So I'll read some comments for those of you posting in the live chat in the next moment. I'm just going to pass the talking stick around. And yeah, Rose, Brianna, please feel free. How was that for you? How are you feeling now? And any feedback you would like to share or message for the community you'd like to pass on, go ahead. So whoever wants to jump in. I think Rose, if you want to jump in, go for it.
No.
Okay. Brianna, do you want to go first? Are you about to head out?
Yeah.
Go for it, Breezy.
Perfect. I wasn't sure if you could hear me. Well, I really appreciate that
we can still hear you.
experience. Thank you so much for opening up that space for us to all come together and to share in that experience. That was pretty powerful. That was the first time meditation. Thank you, Rose, for really nicely there.
Brianna, your
I
mic's
felt
a little
like
bit choppy. I don't know if you can fix it, just so you know,
I
not to
felt
interrupt.
act in my piece. No, it's totally cool. Anyway, so it's just the universe being like, peace out, Boy Scouts. See
It was
you later.
fine when
Thank
we
you.
did it.
Thank you so
thank
much,
you,
Brianna.
A wonderful evening.
Thank you so
Everyone
much.
did such a great job.
Yeah,
so,
my pleasure. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Brianna.
Beautiful.
Thank you again.
Lots of love, sister.
And Rose, I'll pass it over to you. Any closing thoughts you'd like to share? And Brianna just logged off, so thank you again. Everyone, be sure to connect with Brianna, Breezy, Golden, Gaia, and check the links in the YouTube info. So Rose, go ahead, pass it over to you.
Just wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here, for opening up your hearts, and for sharing this co-creative space as we move into unity and love and honor and respecting one another and our planet and the multiverse, and feeling connected as one. As we open up our hearts, we feel the empowerment, as creators and within our reality to shift this paradigm. And I'm honored to be here. And I thank you again. Much love to everyone. And one of the messages that did come through was to remember to play as we're creating and opening up our hearts in with that joy and play in all different ways, whether it's through the arts, through dance, through expressing yourself, in any shape or form, opening up those throat chakras and just being yourself and stepping into your authenticity. And we support you, we honor you, and we love you for being here. Thank you.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you, Rose. So at this point, again, we're not going to take too much time here. We're just going to wrap it up by reading a couple comments. And thank you again, just for anybody, if you have any other comments you want to read, you want us to read on air, go ahead, leave those in the YouTube chat. For those of them leaving them on Facebook, I may or may not see it, but I apologize, but I'll check them out later. For those of you in the YouTube, reading some of the comments here, as soon as the meditation ended, Ryder dropping in a big sweet, Jimmy saying, wow, amazing, thank you so much. Joel saying, thank you, infinite thankfulness and love, great show, Rose and Breezy. Ryder dropping the hearts, Erica with the applause, Rose, much love, everyone. Javier bowing in respect, not having this, that's a username, says thank you so much, that was so perfectly exactly what I needed. Kyle, thank you, Kyle, one of our Patreon supporters, several of our Patreon supporters in here, all three of you smashed the nail on the head. Thank you, brother, that means a lot. Jimmy said that was my first time meditating, thank you so much for doing this for us. Jimmy, thank you, that really, really means a lot. And Erica saying thank you so much, everyone. Not having this said, the last bit helped me remember I did have a best friend who was a tree when I was a little kid. Kyle said, everything I am going through right now, that's the first hour or so meditation I've done in a long time, and that was all so on point and exactly what I needed through and through. Beautiful, Kyle, so happy you were able to join, brother. Just kind of skipping ahead here, not having this, says I remember feeling the life force and the love in that tree. Again, thank you so much, everyone. Let me just check real quick to make sure if there are any comments on Facebook. I got a chance to just read any of those if there are any there. Penny saying thank you all, love you, Rose. Thank you, Penny, for adding your voice as well, and for anybody else adding in their gratitude again, even in the future for the YouTube comments also. So with that said, we're gonna wrap up this broadcast, but again, the story is far from over. For those of you who really enjoyed that, if this is your first time here, I encourage you to go check out paradigmshiftcentral.com, explore the website, see more about what it is that we're creating. You can check out lots and lots of conscious content there from leading members and just past broadcasts we've done, other meditations. Join our team chat, which is our Discord server. And again, if you want to connect further, of course, you can join as a leading member by adding your support on the Patreon as well. And again, through the website, you can also get beautiful Lumerian Light Guardian crystals, other cool items like the shift buttons, free hug signs, and yeah, all sorts of things to support you on your journey. So with that said, I just again want to just say, like, congratulations to everyone. That was the first time. That was an experiment, but the universe was flowing through us. Things went really nicely, and that's what happens when you show up with intention. So everybody leveled up here tonight, and if you guys really enjoyed that, we can do more. Do you guys want us to see more co-created? Were you inspired? Do you want to be on air? Do you want to try practicing? I'm more than happy to be able to help hold the space for it. Being able to create sacred digital space is what this project is a big part of what this project is all about. But again, this project is about inspiring the shifter within all of us, a person who is intentionally helping assist with the shift in consciousness through creativity and compassion. So thank you for being a shifter, a light guardian, a light worker, a dreamer awakening within the dream, whatever you call yourself. Thank you for showing up and for doing your part. And again, a big part of that part is just taking the time for yourself, turning inwards and activating your imagination and connecting with the powers already inside of us. So let's keep bringing those waves of love out into the world around us. Let's keep creating those ripples. Let's keep deepening our roots, and let's keep expanding our branches. So with that said, on behalf of all the members of Paradigm Shift Central, the bigger community, be sure to just stay tuned. We got lots more happening within the project. You can follow me on Instagram at Mystic Spider-Man. Check out our team page at Paradigm Shift Central. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube at Skull Babylon. You can find the MP3s at Paradigm Shift Radio on iTunes. And again, you can find all this super easily through paradigmshiftcentral.com, which again, I mentioned has been recently upgraded. So be sure to check it out. And again, leave your comments with me afterwards. If you tune into this and you're just like, connected with me on Instagram, go ahead, leave a comment. Maybe you didn't want to leave it in the chat, but you can leave a comment and send it to me personally. Your feedback is always greatly appreciated, knowing the difference that it made for you, and that's exactly why we do it. So thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Happy full moon. Let's end it off just with one more wolf owl. Rose, go ahead, jump in on this, everybody. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Queuing up the outro music. Rose, thank you again. And as always, we will see you in the future, and keep it shifty. Much love, everyone. Much love, everyone. Peace and wholeness. See you next time. Special thank you to Danny Leonardo, whose music is featured at the beginning and end of this broadcast. Thank you, Danny. Check out more of their links, their content in the link in the YouTube info below.